Eastern Conference semifinals. The Boston Celtics have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Knicks? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 3 of the Eastern Conference. The first two are split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Outside Holiday. Nailed from three-point land. Taking a look at Boston. This is their chance to get home court advantage, Greg, back after splitting the first two games.
And they can't wait around to do it. They need to take control of this series right now. As the higher seed, you can't let your opponent gain confidence early in the series. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brown. And here's Tatum for three. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Down low, here's Hart, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on White.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Hart drops them both. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks off to a quick start here. 4-point game. Here's Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Porzingis against Towns. And here's Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Pass to Hart, out to the wing. Holiday against Brunson. Over Holiday. The shot's good.
That is just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here is Holiday. Shoots the three. Tatum's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Towns wide open. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
The Celtics taking a switch here. Richards checked in. Porzingis with the steal. He takes it in. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, some mobility from the big fella. Nice drive there by Porzingis.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said, Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. Let's see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns. 4th, Josh Hart.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Now here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Porzingis passes to Tatum over Hart, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by Porzingis.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Pass to Hart. Inside, Anunoby scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Stolen by Tatum. To the paint, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Anunoby against Brown. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Brunson missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
In the corner, Tatum with it. You can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Hart. On the wing, Anunoby. Up and in on the layup. Anunoby's got 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's the steal. Hart with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Drills it from outside.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Towns kicks to Bridges. New York moving it around. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Drains it from beyond the arc.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
Brown deciding where to go with it. A 3 from Tatum. The offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
The Knicks leading by 3. And here is Hart. Bridges outside. Tries from 7. The rebound by the Celtics. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
Knocked away. Here's Pritchard. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And Anunoby slams it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Anunoby against Brown. Here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. In the corner. Tatum with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
New York trailing. Brunson draws the double. And Towns throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Driving inside. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Holiday with it. Back to Tatum. Lock at 6. Brown kicks to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brunson takes it off the glass.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Tatum passes to Holiday. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brunson kicks to Towns. At 3 off the mark. The Celtics shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Brown outside. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Anunoby outside. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. A 3-ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Dadier. Up to Payne. Over to the left wing. Here's Dadier for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Brown right side. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Ouch, 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And the Knicks making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Here's McBride. Traps in the tray. McBride's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Cornette. Back to Brown. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter.
Celtics foul. Al Horford. First personal foul.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Miles McBride. At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Landry Shamet. And McBride drops them both. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brown. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Knicks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And both free throws good for Brunson. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Up top, Brown. Brunson covering. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Knicks shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Brown's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to McBride. Buries the long-range jumper. McBride's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for New York.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Brown, the pass to Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 1.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That one falls for Brunson.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Good on both. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Cornette kicks to Horford. The tray. The shot that time, not on target. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be right back after this. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got Achua. Jalen Brunson out there with Payne. And it's Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Brunson following the 3-pointer by Boston. And McBride gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pritchard passes to Cornette. Here's Horford. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Hauser, guarded by Robinson. And stolen by Achua. Brunson with a clean look. Robinson kicks to Payne. No good on the three. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. Hauser's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Payne. Sinks the 15-footer.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Tatum dishes to Horford. To the wing on the left. Here's Cornette. A three-pointer off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Payne. That's 12 points here for Jalen Brunson. Right to the hoop. Outside Tatum. Here goes Tatum. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Achua. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
All alone. McBride's shot is off. A tight game here in New York. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Pass to Brunson. Robinson up top. Now here's Brunson. A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in for Payne. Boston making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Robinson kicks to Hart. Back to Robinson. Out to Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Outside Holiday. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got 10.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Bridges outside. Here's Robinson. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Horford. In the corner. Tatum with it. Shoots over Bridges. Tatum's shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Hart, wide open. He fires. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Hart against Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
A big guy with handles. Tatum ain't built like the rest. He's just built differently.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson with it. He's got 15. Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Horford. Here's Robinson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Horford the pass to Holiday. Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. Then for the Celtics, Brown comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Brunson against Holiday. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Tatum kicks to White. From deep. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brunson the bounce pass. Here's Anunoby. Shoots over Brown. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner. Tatum with it. And White kicks to Porzingis. Back to White. Outside Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, don't be mistaken. Holiday can make a serious dent in from deep.
Knicks trail by 6. Brunson surveying the D. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Up top, Brown. Brunson covering. Porzingis passes to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Towns for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now, here's Bridges. He was all alone on that one. Bridges has got 6 points.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pass to White. Back to Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Holiday gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now Hart. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Boston leading by 6. Outside, Horford. Outside, White. To Holiday. Misses the 3. The Knicks shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Bringing the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
And here are the Knicks now. Now McBride. He's got 10. Bridges passes to Hart. Towns high post. Pass to McBride. 5 to shoot. Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range. He's got 12.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And White kicks to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges inside. He's against Porzingis.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
The Knicks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. He misses the free throw.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 4. Holiday looking for an opening. Horford the pass to Porzingis. White wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Over Holiday. And off the prior. And in it goes. Towns has got 8 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
White bounce pass. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
McBride passes to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup. Locked in on throwing it down.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Holiday. Pass to Horford. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
New York shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Pass to Towns. Back to McBride. Towns, the pass to McBride. Can't connect from short range.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Anunoby. And here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. And stolen by White. Upside, Brown. Ball's knocked loose.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Miles McBride at the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls for him. And McBride drops them both. And here's Holiday. 16 points for him. 1 second left, and he hits the jumper for 2. Holiday's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 4. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler ball, hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.